Today I'll show you all of the pins in the Disney Princess Keys to the Kingdom pin series. These are limited edition 300 and are exclusive to Pink a la Mode. So these were released in 3 separate waves in September of 2022, and they are $29.90 each. So these are pin sets that have a bigger pin and a smaller pin. The bigger pin has a princess, something in the background, and at the bottom of the frame there's a keyhole, and then the other pin is the key. So these are super detailed pins. Each princess has glitter elements. The background has different marbling colors. And then the keyhole is themed differently for each princess. And then on the key pin, that also has glitter, and it has different themed elements from that princess's story. So there are 9 princesses in this series, and I have all 9 of them right here. So let's take a closer look at each one. So we'll start here with Ariel, but the first thing I want to do is I want to unbox this one, and then the rest I'll just show you the pins. So all of these Pink a la Mode pin sets come in this cardboard sleeve to protect them during shipping. And then the box on these ones, it has the 2 pins here, and it says Disney Princess Emblem and Key Pin Set. Down here it has the Pink a la Mode exclusive sticker, and limited to 300 sets. And the back is pretty plain. Says the same thing, has the barcode and all of that. And the top and the bottom are sealed with tape. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut that tape and we'll get this pin out, and then I'll show you the rest of the pins too. So I opened up the bottom of the box and we'll pull the card back out. So there's the pins on this really nice card back actually. So you have the different symbols from the different princesses. Got the lamp, the apple, the rose, the frog. Here's Merida's bow. So that's pretty cool. And on the back, it's plain. And we have 2 pin posts for the big pin and 1 for the key pin. So here is the Ariel pin. We have Ariel here in the pink dress with a lot of glitter in it. And then the lock at the bottom is a seashell. And you can see in the background, you have the purplish marbling effect, and then the castle. Really nice pin, and then it has a gold tone border. And on the back, it's all gold, and it does say limited edition 300. Really nice pen. And then the key is also gold, and it is green and tons of glitter in it. And then at the bottom of the key here, you have a seahorse. I like that little detail. And down here, it looks like another seashell there. Lots of little detail in these keys. So that is the Ariel one. So next we have Belle. She's in her yellow dress and she has some yellowish glitter in it. Sparkles quite a bit. And in the background we have the castle. And then the keyhole for this one is Mrs. Potts. Kind of see the little handle right there. That's pretty cool. And then the key for this one is a greenish glitter. And at the bottom right here, you can see there's a rose. And then here is the rose in the glass dome. And then if you can see that, right above that is a silhouette of Belle holding a rose. Really, really cool detail. I love that. This is a really cool key. So that is Belle. Here is Aurora in her pink dress. She's got some, looks like a yellowish, greenish glitter in her dress. And in the background, we have her castle. And the keyhole here is a rose. And then the key is also pink. And at the bottom, it looks like it has, I don't know what that is, just plants, a vine, Haven't seen the movie in a while. I don't know if that's significant in the movie. And up here you have that same flower or plant in a basket. Pretty cool design there. So here is Tiana in her green dress with a lot of glitter in that dress. Very nice. And she has green background here, and then in the background is her restaurant. And the keyhole is a water lily. Really nice pen. And then on the key, on the bottom of the key, we have a water lily. And then at the top, we have, you can see that, it's a frog. You can see the face and the little crown, and you can see all the little frog feet there. And is actually, that's the same logo that's on the restaurant right back there. So that's what that is. Really nice design. Next is Cinderella in her blue dress filled with blue glitter. Not sure if you can see the glitter there. And then in the background, really nice blue colored marbling, and then the castle. And the keyhole on this one is a clock. And then for the key, it's also blue, filled with glitter, and the bottom has a horse. And then at the top, the entire top is pretty much her carriage. Really nice design on that one. Here is Snow White. She has a lot of glitter in her dress and in the apple. See the glitter there. And the background is red, and you can see the castle back there. And the keyhole is an apple. And then for the key, we've got a lot of glitter. At least the glitter shows up a lot on this one. At the bottom, it looks like, is that just tree leaves? Is this looks like a leaf. Maybe a butterfly? Not quite sure. Am I seeing things? And then the top, of course, is the apple. So here's Rapunzel swinging on her hair, and she has a lot of glitter in the bottom part of her dress. And the background is all purple with the tower back there. And then the keyhole on this one is a bird. And the key is a cool one because at the bottom of the key, it has Pascal. See him right down here. And then well, I guess you could say the whole key is the tower. So that's a really cool key design. I like this one. There's a better look at Pascal down there. Got to get it in the right light. So here is Merida wearing green with lots of green glitter. Bushy hair everywhere. And the castle in the background with a really cool green marbling. And the keyhole is a bow and arrow. It's a pretty cool one. And then on the key, at the bottom we have that same bow and arrow design. Really nice. And then at the top of the key, get it in the right light, it's the brothers, the three bears. You can kind of see them there in that circle. So also a really cool design on the key. And the last one is Jasmine. She's in her bluish green dress filled with glitter. You have glitter down here, you have glitter on the middle part of her dress, and there is a little bit of glitter on her headband and in the little jewel on the front. So that is really cool detail. And she has a marbling effect back there with the palace in the background. And then the keyhole for this one is the lamp. And on the key, this is a pretty cool key too, you have at the bottom the magic carpet. You can kind of see them down there. And then the top of the key is the palace. So a really nice key design on this one. So that was the complete Disney Princess Keys to the Kingdom pin series. Very beautiful pins, love the detail in these, but now comes the hard part, picking a favorite. Which one was your favorite out of all these 9? For me, I think I have to break it down into 3 groups. I'm gonna pick my favorite overall pin set, my favorite princess pin, and my favorite key pin. So my favorite overall pin set is Rapunzel. She's one of my favorite Disney princesses, and I love how they snuck Pascal into the bottom of that key pin, so that was pretty cool. My favorite overall princess pin is Ariel. I love the color combination in that one, so that's my favorite of that. And then my favorite key pin is Belle, because I love that tiny little silhouette of her holding the rose up at the top. It's so small, you're gonna miss it if you don't look close enough, so I really love that little detail. But if you add them all up, Rapunzel was my second favorite princess pin and my second favorite key pin, so she takes the overall victory. Another thing I really love about these is how you can display them. You can keep them together with the princess and the key, or you can just put the princess pins together, or you can even put the key pins together. So no matter how you're gonna do it, it's gonna look really cool. So I have a lot more Disney pins to show you, including pin hauls and a lot more mystery pin unboxing. So keep your eye out for those. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.